Welcome to another episode of the Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Show. It is a drop-dead gorgeous day in Santa Monica, California. And we have London with me today, who's from Cyprus. A little bitty island in, is it the Caribbean or?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean. I'm very bad in geography. So how many people live in Cyprus?
Not as many as LA, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I can imagine that. And in Cyprus, what is it famous for?
I wouldn't say...
I mean...
It's a small little Mediterranean island, man. I wouldn't say it's famous for anything, but the place is awesome. I mean, it's paradise. It's very Americanized now, though. I lived there 20 years ago, and I heard it's changed a lot, which is disappointing. It has TGI Fridays and Applebee's and stuff like that.
Right.
It kind of takes away from it, but hey, that's life.
And what language do they speak there?
Greek.
Oh, it's Greek. Okay, it's a Greek island. So it's off Greece, then? Cyprus?
It's its own separate entity, but
it's its own country.
It's an island. Yeah.
It's an island.
Yeah.
It's a Greek island, though.
It's not.
It's not a Greek island.
It's separate.
It's a Cyprian
but
island.
They speak Greek. Same
speak
kind
Greek?
of history, same kind of
I
language.
love Greece.
That's why I say I'm half Greek, not half Cypriot, because nobody knows what the hell I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about either. Now, you know Rafael Nadal?
I do.
He lives on an island off Greece. What's that called? The island he's from.
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh,
where he lives.
I can never remember the name of it. But so do you go back home and visit the family?
I have not been back in 20 years, but I'm working on something cool, a project to where I'll get back there and do some filming.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So you're an aspiring filmmaker?
Something like that. I just have a story to tell, and I think the world should know about it to help other people that are going through stuff.
Well, you know, this show is all about helping the mind or the body. So you as a trainer, you're doing a little bit of both, right?
That is correct.
So does it start with the mind and then it transfers to the body, or vice versa?
It's a huge mental game. That's where if you can kind of conquer your mind, you know, your body follows. It's that simple.
Yeah. Well, I know that the body, your mind will reward you when you do exercise.
That is correct as well.
And if it makes you feel great. Matter of fact, I was just teaching you about being fantastic, how your mind, just by saying those words, your mind made you feel better.
That is correct.
You know, and they say even if you're depressed, by the way, if you don't get enough serotonin, it will lead to, and it's been proven, to clinical depression.
Yes.
So imagine someone who's clinically depressed, how often do you think they smile?
Not often.
Right, and so it's a cyclical thing.
And that's something doctors prescribe now is physical exercise for people that do have suffer from depression.
Right. Yeah, because it makes you feel good, and the body's an amazing tool. I mean, we're only using a very, very small percentage. You know, I mean, extremely small. But I'm talking to people that are all about consciousness and about, you know, the different, what do you call it? Not planes, different dimensions that are out there. People think there's only 4 dimensions. There's 19 I've heard of now.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. There's, and we're just a small, or just a very low-level species, is the way I see it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we're, you know, unfortunately, sex is still a big part of our libido, and, you know, we're getting in trouble, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people are getting in trouble. It's the Me Too movement, right?
Yeah.
You know, my day, there was like free sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? Yeah. And it's not the thing anymore. It's not. I mean, it's a whole different ball game. You know, by the way, being fantastic is going to, and especially in your trade, it opens up engagement.
Yeah, it does.
When you tell someone you're fantastic, you've just engaged.
Yeah.
And you can admit, there's no engagement today. Very little.
Yeah, it sounds like we're both working to fix that, though.
Yes, we are. And actually, I'm working on something right now. On that card I gave you, I want you to take a few minutes and look at helpussavtheplanet.com. It's all about an extinction level event that's occurring right now from the Fukushima nuclear reactor meltdown that happened 7 years ago. 300 tons of radioactivity still flow into the ocean every day for the last 7 years. And
that
that's
does
why
not sound good.
The Pacific is 70% radiated, gone, toast. Millions of sea life dead. So it's a bad thing, and I'm trying to get the word out through this website. It'll have everything you ever wanted to know about nuclear. All the nuclear agencies, the disasters that have occurred. I thought there was just the 3. You know, the 3 Mile Island, the Chernobyl, and the Fukushima. There's dozens of nuclear meltdown accidents people don't even know about.
Wow.
It's a shame. But on a happier note, so you work as an independent trainer?
Yes.
And got any success stories from someone that was a total...
I work with all different kinds of people. You know, one of the kids I train is the #1 ranked boxer in the United States at 14 years old, 85 pounds.
That's a super flyweight?
Yeah, he's a special kid. I work with a girl that lost 30 pounds in 2 months. I work with 2 guys that are trying to get in the NFL. There's a new football league coming out, Alliance Football League, I think, AFL, with like Michael Vick's a coach, Mike Singletary. Those 2 guys have the opportunity to play in that league, which will eventually possibly get them into the NFL.
Cool.
So it's one of those things, if anybody wants to make a change in their life for the better, the best way I know how to help them is through fitness.
Yeah. Now, when you're training someone, you know, you're telling them to do this or that or the other, and so there's a lot of dead time for you to get their mind in the right gear.
I wouldn't say no. There isn't much time.
No, really?
We have an hour and it's nonstop. I don't give them much chance to breathe, let alone.
Oh, so you don't chat a lot during that hour?
No. Time's too valuable.
Is
we
that
have plenty
right?
of time to talk 23 hours out of the day. That 1 hour is us getting after it in full commitment to what they're trying to do.
Because I've seen a lot of trainers and they seem to be gabbing a lot.
No. I stay off the phone unless I'm recording for social media, you know, to promote us and the brand.
Right.
And
you want to give a shout out to your website? Or
you can find me at London Papa Michael on Facebook or Instagram. It's at it's London Bro.
London Bro?
Yep. ITSLONDONBRO.
Okay. Oh, it's London Bro?
Yep.
That's very cool. And your website? That's your website?
Website is Weatherford5.com. I worked with Steve Weatherford, a former Super Bowl champ for the New York Giants. He was a NFL veteran for 10 years, helped him win a Super Bowl, was on the cover of Muscle and Fitness and stuff like that. I partnered with him, and I work with him now as a online coach.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's very cool. So you did add to the show because it's all about introducing people that have information and technologies, and technology is an exercise, you know, to improve your mind, your body, or the planet.
Yeah, exactly. And the way I did that was put myself out there. I actually dropped in his DM and told him I would work for him for free and that I would pay him. And he said, I have never heard anything like that, and I would never take your money, but that's the kind of people I'm looking for when I build my team. And a year later, I kept in touch, and now I work with him. See, that's a very smart move. You're willing to put your money where your mouth is, so to speak. Yep.
I always say, as a consultant, a money-back guarantee. If you're not happy with the advice I'm giving you, then I couldn't help you, but typically I can, you know.
Exactly. It's all about putting yourself out there, man.
Yeah.
If you want something bad enough, you have to go for it.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned if I look back in life and say I wish I would have done something.
You know, that I call that hell.
Yeah.
If you go someplace after you die and you only had 30 years on the planet and you screwed it up, that's hell.
Yeah. There's so many things that are out of our control in life, but I'm going to keep as much control as I can and kind of call my own shots. And when I decided to take control of my life, you know, the possibilities are endless.
They are. And you're only limited by... one of my sayings is, what you want to be, you can be.
Yeah.
Be fantastic.
Everything
and I think it starts from believing in yourself, you know?
Exactly. Everything I said I would do before I moved here a year ago, it happened. I said I would work out of a private gym. I would have good clients, well-known clients. I said I would work with Steve Weatherford. I said I would live by the beach. I said I would be happy, mentally, physically. I said I would get sponsored by a beard company. It's all happened. Every bit of it.
What beard company?
Wild Willie's. It's made in the United States, actually out of Atlanta. They found me on Instagram, and they were like, we're doing a series about different guys with different walks of life. We want to film you, kind of you telling your story and what you do for a living. And it's going to be called the Man Behind the Beard series. So we actually did that, and there's awesome videos out of it of me training, me telling my story, and it's really cool. And you can find them at Wild Willie's. Just Google it. And
well, how old's the beard?
I've had it for about going on 4 years now.
4 years.
I'm half Greek, man. I came out of the womb with a 5 o'clock shadow. It doesn't take much, but I finally started growing it out about 4 years ago.
So, London, I'm off the thing, so you have to tell me where we're going. Okay. I live in the marina, by the way. You live in the marina?
I live in the right behind where you're taking me. I live in
Mariners.
the canals.
Huh?
I live in the Venice canals.
Oh, in the canals.
Yeah,
okay.
I walk to the beach every day. I go there for at least an hour to clear my mind.
Canals is beautiful.
Yeah, I love it.
That's great. London, I want to thank you for participating in a short interview, and I wish you all the luck. Everybody, you heard his shout out. It's London Bro.
Yep, it's London Bro on Instagram.
On Instagram, that's wonderful. And it's a pleasure having you.
Hey, glad to be here, man. You'll take a left at the light.
Yeah.
Funny how things work out.
It is. Let me see here. Where did I go? Oh, Sprecher. Where's Sprecher? Goodbye, everybody. If you like what you're seeing, share, like, subscribe, and make sure you go to Help Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Save the Planet. That's the YouTube show. Or it's linked to helpussavetheplanet.com. Thanks for listening, everyone, and have a fantastic, and be fantastic, but have a fantastic day.